Hello. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Providence, Rhode Island. You're good. You're good. Hello. How's it going, guys? I am officially back home in Rhode Island, in Providence right now, and I've been here for about a week so far, and it was a bit of an adjustment at first. Of course, it's still only been a week, but it feels so good to be back. I'm really happy about it. It's felt amazing so far to see my friends again, be around family, and it's been the change that I needed so far. I've already gone out to shoot a handful of times. I met up with my friend Raphael a couple times. We've had some walks at night around the city. It's a much slower pace, and that's exactly what I was looking for. That's what I was needing. It's much quieter. I've been out to shoot a handful of times during the day, and it's just been so nice to just have space and air, and to feel like I can breathe, and just kind of just have space, like I said. There's people walking by, and I still feel so weird doing this. Whatever. It's YouTube. This is Providence. This is the skyline, as you can see. And it's just a very nice city. It's very quaint. Just great architecture. The art community here is awesome. As I've said a bunch of times, it's where I started shooting and kind of where I found my love for photography and desire to do more and just want to make stuff in general was here in the community. So I'm very excited to be back, not only to shoot again, just with fresh eyes and a new perspective after being in New York, but also just as a new person. Like I have a new perspective. Like I learned a lot being in New York, and I have a lot of fun ideas for things that I want to do here as we move forward. Like I said, I met up with my friend Raphael a couple times to shoot at night, and we've also been hanging out with our friend Tyler. They were both in my Coney Island video that went up recently on the channel. Not recently, it was like 4th of July last year. And for the first time yesterday, I actually hosted a photo walk myself with Raphael and Tyler, and it was a ton of fun. I was nervous about it because I didn't know what to expect. I've never done that before. And the turnout ended up being really good. It was 15 or so people, all people that I used to shoot with here, friends here, a couple new people as well. And it just felt so good to bring everybody together again and see my friends that I used to hang out with. And that community aspect is something I've greatly been missing, and it has felt amazing so far. And yeah, we want to try to do one once a month. And during the winter months, as it gets colder, we want to try to do photo book meetups so we can bring people together inside and just hang out, look at photo books, and it's going to be good. I'm excited about that. I've been out to shoot a handful of times as well so far, just during the day, and as I said earlier, it is a slower pace, but that's exactly what I was looking for, what I feel like I've been needing. It's felt amazing to just have space to breathe, and like this bridge right now has like only 2 people on it. I walked through a park the other day that was empty, and I was like, man, just gives you space. So yeah, as I said, it's only been a week, but I feel great so far. I'm staying with family at the moment while I'm still continuing my job search. And I do have some freelance work at the moment right now, which is exciting. Some video editing stuff I'm working on. And then I have connections here for photography work as well. So as I get acclimated here, I'm excited to kind of dive back into that and try to get more work that way. And just seeing what happens. Now that I'm actually here talking to you guys, I can kind of give you an update as well on the last month of New York because it was insane. My Canon T7i I have had for the last 7 years. It's been like, the camera I've used on the channel, unfortunately, broke. It stopped working. And that is heartbreaking. I've already grieved it, already been through the motions. It actually happened last September when I came back for an event that I was shooting here in Providence called PVD Fest. An amazing event. I'm going to put some of the photos on screen. But we were shooting in this like foam cannon bubble area, and the wind was crazy and it blew bubbles all over the camera. And unfortunately, the shutter button stopped working. And I brought it into a camera store in New York, and they took a look at it and said it had water damage, and that was it. It would have been more expensive to repair the camera than to just get a new one. So, heartbreaking. That was all. It was so sad. I grieved it, but the camera has done wonders, and I'm going to make a video about that as well, kind of just like a love letter to that camera. Now that I'm here, I want to start working on that. And my incredible friend Ron in New York, street photographer, great person, messaged me and said, hey, I have a T6i if you want it. And he literally gave me a T6i that he just wasn't using anymore, and I'm using that now. So that was incredible. Thank you so much. Shout out to Ron for giving me a camera, literally giving me the ability to still shoot. Very grateful for that. An amazing gift. And then it's so funny because I was actually going to move back home in October. And then the day before I was about to move, I got an email for a job interview. And it was a really good opportunity. And I was like, oh man, I feel like I need to see this through. So I decided to stay in New York for that. Went through the interview process. It seemed like it went really well. And then I just never heard from them. And, everything happens for a reason. That's fine. I understand companies are busy. But that was it. Made the decision. Maybe I could work like a part-time job, maybe 2 part-time jobs if I want to stay. But I was still, in the back of my head, it was like, I feel like I want to go home. I feel like I need to be home right now. But I decided, let me give it like one more shot. And got a part-time job, and then was riding my skateboard on the sidewalk, just coming home from the bank like normal. And there was a crack in the sidewalk that I didn't see, and it just like caught me off guard. I had no time to prep for it, and I just slammed on the ground and ended up fracturing my elbow. And so unexpected. That was crazy. That was kind of my answer, because then I couldn't take the part-time job. I would have needed a second one to stay, so I really think things happen for a reason. That injury forced me to kind of just be home all month and think about my priorities and what I wanted to do next. And that was my decision to move back. So crazy. October was a wild month, but very happy to be here now. Whew. I think that's it. I also forgot to mention that New York is only 4 hours away from Providence by bus or train, so I will definitely be visiting often. And Boston as well is only 40 minutes by train, so I will definitely be visiting there too. So I'm going to be making a video about the T7i, and now that I'm here and as I get settled, like I said, my brain is already feeling clearer. I'm already feeling more present and kind of more aligned with myself again, which is exactly what I was hoping for and wanting with this move. So now that I have time to kind of sit, I'm going to plan out some more videos on the channel, which I'm excited about, and continue taking photos. Maybe going to work on a New York book. A little bit of a hint. I also had a clothing brand when I used to live here, before moving to New York, and it was called PVD Love. PVD is short for Providence, and it was all about just spreading love for the city. I designed the logo for it. I had a couple graphics, and I would do markets, and I was like selling the clothing, and I stopped it when I moved because I couldn't keep up with it. But now that I'm back, I want to bring that back as well. So I'm just very excited about a lot of things right now. Getting back into this community, taking photos together with friends, building the community out here, and just having a good time. So that's going to do it for this one. And this is the start of the Providence chapter. Crazy. Well, very excited to be here. Thank you guys so much for your support through everything, and excited to see what we do here now. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to follow your gut, trust your gut, follow the feeling, whatever it's telling you to do, and do more if it makes you happy. And I will see you next time. See you later. From Rhode Island. Look at this. All right, see ya.